to do something slightly different today. It's not my usual type of video. It's going to be a passion project of mine, and I really don't know if anyone's going to watch this. I'm hoping some Swifties find it by some miracle, but I just wanted to do something fun today and try and get some more people onto my channel, basically. I'm not switching what I'm doing. I'm still going to be doing what I'm usually doing, but I thought I'd just do something fun. I like watching these videos on YouTube. It's like my relaxation type of channel when you don't want to hear about modern dating culture anymore and you're just fed up of it. So I thought we'd just rank some Taylor Swift Delulu songs. And the thing is, I don't know how anyone that does this type of content makes any money, because I know YouTube will just copy strike every time I play a song, but there we go. So full disclosure, I've always been a Lana stan. Lana's always been my top number one, but I really got into Taylor during the pandemic, and obviously now she's just in a league of her own, isn't she? Crazy, amazingly talented. And it's true what they say, is it Shakespeare, is it Taylor? So I thought I'd create a Delulu playlist. I've been working hard on this, and I was even last night thinking, if I got it in the right order, I don't know, but we shall see. So number 10, I've done As Sparks Fly. So it's quite an older one, but I really like it. It reminds me of that stage where you're just dating someone and you're just really excited. I guess it's one of her early songs. It's one of her songs where she was just starting out as a singer-songwriter, and it's almost like an innocent song. It's not like the later songs where she's obviously grown as a person and discovered her songwriting abilities. And it's just really sweet. Meet me in the pouring rain, kiss me on the sidewalk, take away the pain, 'cause I see sparks fly whenever you smile. It's just a nice one, especially if you like a guy and they've got green eyes. And the chorus is, get me with those green eyes, baby, as the lights go down. Give me something that will haunt me when you're not around. It's a nice kind of sweet song to get us into this playlist, because some of the ones later on are quite filthy. So I think it's quite a nice one to have. If you just want to have a nice Delulu playlist, I had to include Sparks Fly. It's not a song that I'm just drawn to all the time. I do prefer some of her later songs, but I think if you're really in that mood where you just want to just escape, it's a good song. Good song to start with. And I should mention, I had to have a red lip. I had to have a YSL red lip. It would be illegal if I didn't have that for this video. So number 9, it's a song that you'll probably think, why has she included this? But I think this is a really good song, and I go back and forth on my best Taylor album all the time. I do kind of like Reputation though. I am quite a Reputation stan. I think you'll think, oh, when you hear this, you'll think, yes, this is a perfect Delulu song. So number 9 is So It Goes. I like So It Goes. I think Taylor really started to get really sexual on this album and just met you in a bar, all eyes on me, you're illusionist, all eyes on us. I make all your grey days clear and wear you like a necklace. It's getting, there are some more sexual ones, but I just like this one. Where's the bit I'm thinking of? Oh, here where it says, yeah, scratches down your back now, so it goes, so it goes. It's just, I don't think this song gets enough love, really. It's quite a good song, but I think the thing is, because she's made so many amazing songs, all her other songs they get lost sometimes because she's made some amazing songs, but I just had to include this. I think it's a good one as number 9. So I've put So It Goes. So full disclosure, I had locked down this list. I'd already locked it down, and then one day this song came on my playlist and I was like, how could I forget this song? This is such a great Delulu song. And number 8, I've put August. August is about I'm not going to pretend that I know all the lore, but I know that it's to do with a love triangle. Basically, August is the girl that has a, should we say, dalliance with James, who is with Betty. And it's a love that never really materializes. And in the song, you kind of think, have they had sex? Did they have sex? And it's a really good song if you're, I guess it's kind of a longing song. It's that kind of song where something hasn't really worked out. And August is really good to tap into if something hasn't worked out and you're in that kind of Delulu mindset. And it's this realization in the song. As she says in the song, you weren't mine to lose. It's about looking back and thinking, we were never together. This is pure Delulu. All these thoughts I'm feeling are pure madness. We were never together, but why do I feel these feelings? And August is just such a great song, lyrically and sonically. I was like, how can I have missed August? August needs to be on the list. August is just pure poetry. Even the way it starts, salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more. Whispers of are you sure? Never have I ever before. It's that first love kind of when you have with a boy and it's like, are you sure you want to go through with it? And you're like, yeah. And it's just a sweet, almost innocent song. And oh God, she's just so clever. It's just pure poetry. When she says, August slipped away in a moment of time because it was never mine. Because obviously this person is with someone else. And she says, and I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine. I mean, that's just pure poetry. Linking up how this man slipped away and using it as a metaphor for just drinking a bottle of wine and not knowing where the time goes and just time slipping away. She's so clever. So much for summer love and saying us because you weren't mine to lose. And the whole song, it's just a sweet, innocent love and living for the hope of it all. And we've all been there. We've all been there, living for the hope of it all with a boy and praying for it to work and then realising it's not going to work. So for that reason, August needed to be on the playlist. Number 7, we needed another sexual song. It needed to happen. And this is an underrated song of Reputation. I think it's probably, I don't know. Do I want to say favourite? I don't know. But number 7 on the Delulu playlist is Dress. Oh my God, Dress. Dress is just so iconic. Dating someone in the early stages and, you know, we're not going to be PG, buying a dress for them to turn them on so they have sex with you. That's what it boils down to. But she just words it in a way that isn't sleazy. I don't think any of Taylor's songs are sleazy. I can think of other singers. Oh, no, I'm not going to name other singers. But, you know, there are the ones that are around at the moment. And I enjoy them and I like their songs when I'm just in a girly mood. But their songs are just too obvious. They're just too sexual. And I prefer the songs more of Lana and Taylor where they talk about sex, but it's in a classier way. It's in a more poetic way where they're saying it, but they're not as so overt. We need a bit of poetry in this, okay? So this is Dress. All of this silence and patience, burning in anticipation. My hands are shaking from holding back from you. These lyrics are amazing. This is why it's number 6. I just really love this song. I don't know how this wasn't a single. I just think it's such a good song. But I guess sometimes singers, if they really like a song, they don't want to make it a single. They want to almost keep it back for themselves. Because I can imagine if you have a single and you keep having to sing that live all the time, I can imagine it would be a bit tiring. And I think sometimes maybe singers want to keep a single back for themselves. Our secret moments in a crowded room, they got no idea about me and you. There is an indentation in the shape of you, made your mark on me a golden tattoo. I mean, we all know what she means with the indentation in the shape of you, but she just puts it in a classy way, whereas other singers these days are just like absolute filth. All of this silence and patience, pining in anticipation, my hands are shaking, holding back from you. So it's when you're dating someone and you know what it's like, girls, when because of modern society and just slut shaming and just general how it's different for men and women, and it'll always be different. It's never going to equal out, ever. And anyone that tells you that we have it equal, we don't. How can we have it equal when you have to think about when you sleep with a man for the first time, what people are going to think about, etc. It's never going to be equal. So I just thought I'd put my little feminism bit in between this song. It's just, what's my favourite lyric? I think this, I mean, only bought this dress so you could take it off. That's pretty much like, yeah. But I really like, carve your name into my bedpost because I don't want you like a best friend. That's literally telling the guy, I don't want us to be friends with benefits. I want this to be real. I want us to be together. This is it. This is for keeps. I physically carved your name into my bedpost. This is for keeps. You're my person. I mean, who would think to come up with a lyric like that? She's just so clever. Dress is just such a good song if you want to get into a girly mood and you're feeling a bit woo. This is an old one, but no Taylor Swift playlist could be done without number 6, the classic You Belong With Me. I had to choose between You Belong With Me and Love Story because I felt that they gave the same kind of vibe. And I ultimately went with You Belong With Me because it's just a song that all girls identify with. That song of a boy just going out with the preppy girl that has no personality. And you're sitting there thinking, I have a personality. I'm sitting on the bleachers. You are fucking ignoring me. Why ignoring me? And you're going out with a basic bitch. And it's just a song for all us girlies to just sing into our hairbrush and just be annoyed. You belong with me. Why can't you see it, dickhead? Why can't you see that you're supposed to be with me? It's a classic. It stood the test of time. I don't know, do I need to play it because you all know what it is, but... You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about something that you said. She doesn't get your humor like I do. You belong with me, you belong with me. It had to be on this list. It's a classic. And it always gets you in a good mood. So, You Belong With Me. Okay, number 5. Spoiler alert, a lot of this is going to be TT, PD, torture poets. It's going to be torture poets from the way on, pretty much. Spoiler alert, it's going to be one that isn't. This double album she put out was just incredible. And I have to admit that I was wrong. I'm never wrong on film, but there is something that I've put on film that I got wrong. I'll try and dig this footage out. She had that, we're not even going to go about the Matty Healy thing, because I think that was a decoy so that she could date Travis and there wasn't any pressure. So we're not even talking about the Matty Healy. I think that was like a decoy. But I said that I thought, I still cringe to this day. I said that I remember putting in my video that Matty Healy was a decoy. It was a decoy so the whole Travis thing could happen. This was wrong. Bitch dropped a double album about Matty Healy because we didn't know, but obviously she'd been feeling this for like 10 years. This will they, won't they? And ultimately it didn't happen. I think most girls, if you're in your 30s, most of us have a Peter. The Peter is the boy in your 20s that you think is a one and you really think it's going to work out. But for some reason, Peter just could not get his shit together. And he just strings you along, he breadcrumbs you. And it's that realisation when you're 30 that the Peter's he's not going to marry you. He doesn't want you, he's not going to marry you. and he ultimately chooses someone else. And Peter is that song looking back, and I think it's probably one of the best songs she's ever written. It is such a good song. I think we need to hear Peter. It's just a looking back and just the regret she feels. It's just an incredible song. And obviously she sings it in an incredible way. So even though this is a Delulu playlist, I felt that Peter had to make the cut because it's looking back. It's the looking back and thinking, I have been so fucking stupid. And it had to be on the list. Just that piano, the like pa pa, it's just so good. Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Oh, I've stopped it. I've just put it in quickly. If I'm in a melancholy day, Peter will absolutely destroy me. Because Peter is that one song where you're just like, oh. The goddess of timing once found us beguiling. She said she was trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs get the feeling she did. Okay, it's gonna get, I can't play too much of it, it's gonna get copyrighted, but I have one talent, and my one talent is that I can poetry slam the bridge of Peter. I think we're gonna try. I've been practicing, okay? So sorry, it's gonna be a bit monotone. Okay, let's see if we can do it. And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn. As the men masqueraded, I hoped you'd return. With your feet on the ground, tell me all that you've learned. 'Cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the Lost Boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter. Please know that I tried to hold on to the days when you were mine. 'Cause the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light. Peter had to be on there. We're gonna go happy Delulu from now on, but I felt like we needed a song on the playlist of the Delulu of someone in your past where it just doesn't work out. So that's why Peter's on there. Happy Delulu from now on. We got to number 4. My camera, I don't know if I'm going to run out of memory. There might be a costume change. I don't know. We'll see. Number 4 is So High School. And it's our first song about Travis. I think it's our first main song where it's overtly about Travis. I mean, the football references, we know it's about Travis. And can I just say, I've put the red lipstick on for this video, obviously because of Taylor, but how does she kiss Travis and him not have red lipstick all over his face? Can someone please just drop in the comments what lipstick she is using? Because I need to know this information. High School, just, if you're in a shit mood and you put High School on, it just makes you feel amazing. It's just, as it says, young love. It's that young love feeling. And I think as you get older, it's nice to have that young love feeling and not just be jaded by fuckboys constantly as you get into your 30s. So we need a blast of... Tell me about the first time you saw me. I look at you, I look at you. We need to dig some of these lyrics out. It's just that young love feeling. And obviously, I'm loving the American references going on. I'm watching American Pie with you on a Saturday night. Your friends are around, so be quiet. I'm trying to stifle my sighs. Now, we all know what she's referring to, people. Because I feel so high school, I look at you. And then she says, are you going to marry, kiss or kill me? And that's obviously the reference to Travis when he was caught on film. And he was given the option of who to marry, kiss or kill, and Taylor was one of them. Which I think is so sweet that it actually foreshadowed their relationship. I think that's really sweet. I'm really on the fence about the lyric. Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to ball, I know Aristotle. I think, I don't know, for me it doesn't quite work, but she's done it. I mean, I can't write a song, so I'm in no position to complain. Brand new, full throttle, can't even say that. Brand new, full throttle Touch Me While Your Bros Play Grand Theft Auto. I mean, it's about that young love when you're in shared houses, you're in dorms, etc., and you can't be loud. And like I said on my other video, it's still like that now, and I'm in my 30s. It's embarrassing. It's just a great song, and it's just full of Americana. So High School had to be on the Delulu playlist. It's about that, just being with someone new for the first time, and just everything's just exciting. So High School had to be on there. These two songs, it was a switcheroo between the two, and I ultimately went the order I've gone in because it's the feeling. It's the feeling that the number 2 gives me over number 3. I think just pips it. Number 3, I'll just play the intro so you can get it. Guilty as Sin. Boredom's bone deep. I need to set the scene for this. So Guilty as Sin, it's about, how I interpret it anyway, because I didn't write the song, is when you're in a relationship with a boy, but you are fantasizing, shall we say, alone about a boy. And it's about doing what girls do on their own. Messy top, clear kiss. How can I be guilty as sin? Okay, we need to go through some of these lyrics because they're just rude. And it obviously refers to her being in a relationship with Joe. Well, we think, we don't know for certain, but her being in a relationship with Joe and fantasizing about Matty Healy. Why, we do not know, but we're not here to question, and we're not here to question Taylor's choices. Taylor's an adult. Taylor can do what she wants, but Travis is much better for Taylor. I think we just need to read, most of this, to be honest. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind? One slip and falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die, which is obviously a reference to... What? Why am I so fucking repressed? It's a reference to orgasming, okay, people. I keep recalling things we never did. Messy top lip kiss. How I long for our tryst. Without ever touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin? These lyrics are just so good. Oh, we have to do this one. I'm cautious of people you're literally using this video as like a saucy sex line chat video, but it is what it is. My bed sheets are ablaze. I've screamed his name, building up like waves, crashing over my grave. Without ever touching his skin, how can I be guilty as sin? And then she just goes into this, like, these religious references about, what if I roll the stone away? They're gonna crucify me anyway. And it's that whole thing for Taylor, bless her, is that any boy she dates, or man she dates, people have an opinion on it. People constantly write articles about it, make videos about it. She'll never be able to have a private relationship. I mean, she tried with Joe, but ultimately people are always interested. If we just bring it back to just normal people, Guilty as Sin is just such a good song. I mean, girls, we're all human. We all do that. You're not special for doing it. It's permanently natural. No one's gonna die. And it's just a song, she talks about it, but it's in such a poetic way. It's like I say, it's not sleazy like other songwriters. She just does it in such an amazing way. I was like, is this number 2? Because it's such a good song lyrically, but I think the song I've gone with for number 2, it just gives me a slightly more elevated feeling. So I've gone with this for number 2. It had to be. I think the Swifties can probably guess what it's gonna be, but Daddy, I Love Him is number 2. People only raise you because they hate you. So this song's obviously about how it's probably dating the bad boy and your dad does not approve, and she's just saying, but Daddy, I love him. There's nothing you can do. I want to be with this man. I don't care if you don't approve. I just want to be with him. And it just gives me this feeling of just, yes. The Sunday best, saying what a mess. Because they hate you. It's just iconic, and it's about what she has to go through, and she just says, God save the most judgmental creeps who say they want what's best for me. I mean, this part is poetry. Sanctimoniously performing soliloquies I'll never see. And that's about people that obviously are online and they're like, about Taylor. And Taylor's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm dating this boy, and if you think he's bad for me, I don't care. Thinking it can change the beat of my heart when he touches me and counteract the chemistry and undo the destiny. It's such a good song. And then I like how it flips at the end and it says, now I'm dancing in my dress in the sun, and even my daddy just loves him. I'm his lady, and oh my God, you should see your faces. So she just flips at the end, and it had to be on the playlist. Just that song of young love but daddy, I love him, being like, I'm sorry, daddy, this is the man I want, and this is my choice. And it's just a big F you to everyone that says, oh, why are you dating this person? At the end of the day, you can't go out with someone just because your parent approves. You have to go for the person that's in your heart and the person you want to be with. And it just encapsulates that. Okay, we finally got to number one. I always knew this was going to be number one when I did my ranking. This one, it never changed. It was always this song. I had to compare it to the new songs, and I had to think, this one is iconic and it stood the test of time. And that's why I've put it at number one. Even though the TTPD stuff is incredible, I've had to put this is, oh my God. I think this is personally, I'm building up quite a lot, but I think this is personally, I think it's my favourite Taylor song. I think it's just my favourite song she's ever done. I like the production of it, just the lyrics of it, and the way it makes me feel. I don't know why I'm putting this on public record, but it kind of makes me feel a bit horny, and I don't know why. It's just, I don't know if it's the, if I say you'll guess it. I don't know if it's the heartbeat in the song, the production, but it's just so good. And number one, it had to be the number one Delulu song. Is Wildest Dreams. Y'all can fight me in the comments, I don't care. Why am I saying y'all? I don't know, I'm sorry, I apologise to all Americans. This song, it just makes me want to go to Africa and just be on a game reserve and just be made love to by a really handsome man. It's just given that feeling. Even the video is amazing, it's iconic. Sorry, Short Kings. I've always heard the rumours that this is about Alexander Skarsgård, but I don't know if it's true or not. But if it is, I don't really blame her. I mean, it's just, everyone knows this song. It's just, I remember it just being so big when it came out. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well. I can see the end as it begins. My one condition is. It's about this love where you know it's not going to last, but you think, fuck it, I'm just doing it anyway. It's just this feeling of no holds barred, thinking, I know it's not going to last, and I know I'm going to get hurt, but this man, Christ, this man is hot as hell, that I just don't actually care. I don't actually care that I'm going to be crying about it, because I just want this man. It's almost like, I would say a summer romance, maybe. It's more than that. It's the love that you'll just never forget. Say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe, red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. It's, oh, what's the bit I like as well? Something about his hands. Oh, I can't find it. This is iconic, girls. Said no one has to know what we do. His hands are in my hair, his clothes are in my room, and his voice is a familiar sound. Nothing lasts forever, but this is getting good now. Just, I don't know, it just literally sends me. This song, I just think it's so incredible. And I think it's just the red lips and the rosy cheeks and that naive thought that goes through every girl's mind, that thinking all their exes are obsessed about them and that they still care about them, when in reality we know they don't, they've moved on, but it's just, It's just that belief, thinking, yeah, that boy still thinks about me. Even though it was all those years ago, he's still thinking about me. It had to be number one. I can't think of any song to top it. And if there is, please let me know in the comments, because I'm literally say I'm not a Taylor expert, but genuinely making this playlist made me feel better. And I literally hope you've enjoyed it. I did think of some honourable mentions that I didn't include. I did think about including Red, but I ultimately felt that Red was a more realised love that had actually happened. I felt like Red didn't fall into the Delulu category. Even though it's a great song, I felt like it slightly wasn't Delulu. That's why I couldn't include Red. I did think of including I Can Fix Him, but I ultimately felt that song has so much promise, but I feel it's too short and I don't feel like it actually develops as a song. So that's why I couldn't include that one, but it nearly made the list, but it wasn't quite there because I felt there were better songs basically. So I've hoped you enjoyed this. It's different to my usual videos, so honestly I'm gonna be honest, don't subscribe to this if you think you're gonna get this every week, because you're not, but I felt it was just a nice change, and hopefully, being honest, hopefully it gets more people on my channel, and the more people on my channel, the better. And I kind of feel that Swifties will like my channel. As ever, let me know in the comments if you think there's any songs I've missed out. Thanks for watching. See you later.